Hello Virgo, this is your Astro Tarot forecast for the Scorpio New Moon 2019. And what does a new moon represent? A new moon represents the end of one cycle and the beginning of a new 28-day cycle. So the Scorpio New Moon energies will last up to between 3 months and 6 months, depending on your personal chart. So it's a new moon, which means it's time to initiate new things, and Scorpio energy is about transformation. So we also have Sun conjunct Moon, which gives an invigorating burst of energy. So this is an excellent time for making a fresh start and initiating new things, basically. You can also question old habits, behaviors, and beliefs as you search for new and inventive ways to make progress, because it's a transformative energy. The new moon in October 27th or 28th, 2019 will be at 4 degrees and 25 minutes in Scorpio, which is opposite Uranus. So what does that mean? It means that this new moon gives a shock to your system, which is unpredictable and erratic. It will make people restless, impulsive, even to the point of being crazy. Uranus joins a star that amplifies the spontaneous nature of it. The new moon being opposite Uranus creates spontaneous, erratic, and chaotic change. This highly charged electric energy can cause anxiety, impatience, abruptness, impulsiveness, and rebelliousness, because Uranus is all about being rebellious. So sudden shocks and unexpected encounters may also leave you feeling very much on edge. It portends accidents, fire, war, earthquakes, and tsunami, as this new moon should be approached with caution, patience, and flexibility, because of all of those effects that can happen. So I would say it's best to adapt to sudden changes, and if you make any mistakes, just apologize. That's another thing, because we can make mistakes during this time or any other time. Your actions and reactions can also lead to risky or odd behavior, like mistakes or accidents. So even if you cope well with this change and excitement, someone close to you may not. They may become unreliable, crazy, or provocative. So if that happens, just keep your distance. Okay, so what else? Someone new may enter your life, cause havoc, then leave just as quickly as they came into your life. This could be an especially challenging thing during the new moon for relationships in general. An increased need for personal freedom and greater independence could create distance between partners also, and even end up in separation. So try to strike a balance. Also, after having all those moons in Libra in the recent months, after months of searching in the dark for answers to relationship-based concerns or fear-based concerns, all of a sudden you will see the answers looking directly at you. They will be just like bright as day, right in front of you. So thankfully, this new moon will reveal a way forward from those concerns. This new moon in Scorpio will bring swift, sudden, and unexpected insights about what your true needs are and help you to move forward. So, in regards to relationships, you will know just how to readjust your relationships in general, again, in a more diplomatic way. You may have to work with people that are totally different in every way, which could feel scary and alien to you or unknown. But luckily, with Mars in diplomatic Libra, people will be more friendly and willing to help guide you through these major shifts. So that's a good thing. Not just bad, there's also good. So don't worry if you feel unconfident or if you make a mistake or anything like that. With this aspect, people will be very forgiving and willing to lend a helping hand to pick up the pieces. So another good thing is conversations. During this time, conversations will be to your advantage throughout this time. So helping you to get the bottom of any kind of relationship issue, because Mercury and Venus are conjunct or they're in a positive aspect in Scorpio. So speak your truth. Conversations will help, but so will Mercury, as it is the perfect time because Mercury is preparing to turn retrograde on the 31st of October 2019, making it the most favorable time for reconciliations with positive results. Wow. What else? Selfishness and egotism will not help matters, but are very likely with a new moon that is opposite Uranus. Okay, so the best way to deal with this unpredictable influence is flexibility and a willingness to adapt to changing conditions. Although initially upsetting where you may resist change, it may offer a better way for you or better way forward if you keep an open heart and mind, Virgo. So keep an open heart and keep an open mind. So what house do you fall in during this new moon? You fall into the third house. So it's about communication. It's about putting your point across. It's about talking your truth. It's time to have a conversation that changes everything. It's about you maybe told something completely surprising or ready to drop a truth bomb that shocks the world. It could be that you're learning new things and this knowledge has the capacity to take you very far. So don't be afraid to talk to someone who intimidates you. Maybe that's a way of overcoming that fear. So let's see what the tarot has to say, Virgo. We have a 7-card reading for the new moon in Scorpio, and let's see what the tarot has to say. So higher self, please show me 7 cards for Virgo relating to the new moon in Scorpio in the 3rd house. Okay, so we've got 3 cards. Okay, we need another 3. one last one, please. Oops, drop those. One last card. Okay, got it. Okay, so we have been given 2 cards for the last one. It just means that they support each other in some way. Okay, so the very first card here says we have the Devil card. Okay, the Devil card can look very scary. It just says, where are you in your life right now? And what have you released and let go since the last full moon? It says that you have probably gotten rid of some sort of habit or some sort of obligation or that was not healthy for you, some sort of habit that was not healthy for you. Maybe you quit smoking or you're on the verge of quitting smoking. So maybe you were in a toxic relationship and you are about to release yourself from that. So this is saying to me that you are about to release yourself from something that is not healthy for you in any way. So mind, body, spirit. That's where you are in your life right now, and what you have released is the steps towards releasing that toxic way of being. Okay, so the second card here is whoops, excuse me, I'm just dropping something here. Okay, the second card here is, what are the energies that are merging that you are ready to call in or embrace? Communication, yay! You are in the 3rd house during this time. So this is called the arrows of love or communication. It looks like telephone lines. So there's going to be a lot of communication happening. So these are the energies that are emerging, and you are ready to call it in and embrace it. You'll be very busy on the phone, on the internet, in social media, but these are like direct messages to you. They're not like a like or a comment or anything like that. These are like direct calls or direct messages to you and from you to others. Okay, so you'll be busy in that kind of sense. There'll be a lot of communication happening. So what do you wish to grow and manifest into your life? You wish to grow and manifest success in your life. This is the card of success or achievement in some way. So it could be like a victory as well. So this is something that you want to happen in your life maybe during this time. So it's the type of energies that you want to manifest. It could be in general as well, in anything. Okay. How can you sow your seeds of intention and bring your wishes and goals into fruition? We have the Hierophant. The Hierophant talks about someone preaching to you or giving you some sort of ideas as to where or how to do certain things and how to avoid certain things. So this is like a spiritual counselor as well in some way. So someone will be there to guide you and show you how to sow these seeds of intentions and bring them into fruition. So again, there is a lot of communication happening between you and this person. A typical 3rd house situation. Okay, the 5th house here is, are there any obstacles to these new energies, and how will you see them and release them from your path? And what I see is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is someone who jumps into situations or charges into situations without, I wouldn't say without thinking them over. I would say more so like, this is more so like someone who has planned it and kind of charges into a situation. But this is like an obstacle. So it's saying that what you thought that may work out, where you suddenly jump into a situation or start something suddenly or charge at something suddenly, whatever it is, may not work. So it's saying don't take that approach, okay? So do not approach things in that kind of way. That can actually become your obstacle. It could maybe just stop that situation dead right there. So do not do it that way. So how will the universe and higher energies guide and support you? We have the Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune says that the universe will support you when your time comes. You will get a lot of success, and at times you will get none, because the Wheel of Fortune is the Wheel of Fortune. You'll have your summer and your winter. So the universe will support you in a way that is just right for you. So if you're always getting support that is positive or always making you succeed in things, then you are not going to see the opposite side of that, or the contrast of that situation. And if you do not experience the contrast of that situation, you may lose motivation. Okay, so you need to also at times get a little bit of that taste of contrast of being in a successful position. You need to fill up your battery of motivation and passion, basically. And that is how the universe is supporting you, by giving you both of taste of both worlds, basically. So what is the projected outcome? We got two cards for this one. So the two cards are saying you will succeed in your work, in your finances, as long as you keep yourself happy, as long as you're in alignment, as long as your energy is like childlike energy and in alignment. So more optimism, more faith, more enthusiasm, more childlike energy, more fun, more colors. Okay, so that is your Astro Tarot reading for the Scorpio new moon, Virgo, and until next time, so take care and enjoy the energies, and may love and light be with you. Bye.